Hi you guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I'm really irregular on YouTube, but that's because it takes a lot of time to make a YouTube video and edit it. But nevertheless, I am going to try to be regular. And today we're going to learn how to go from this to this. I mean, getting that perfect base is such a problem. I know when I started, getting my base was like, oh my god, like so tough. But now it's like so easy, and also I've picked up a lot of stuff along the way from a lot of makeup artists, so I incorporate that into my routine, which I will be showing you guys. And I hope you're able to learn, like, you know, a few things and a few tips and tricks. I think I've dropped in a few here and there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And let's dive right into it. Hi you guys! Okay, so before we start doing our base, it's really important to prep our skin for the makeup it's about to get. So I start by applying an under eye cream. The one I'm using is by Kaya. You can use whatever you have. This sort of gives a smooth base for the concealer to come on top of. Then I just go in with some moisturizer. The one I've used in this video and what I use in my life is Pond's lightweight moisturizer. It's really good for oily skin, and it's very important to add moisture to your skin before you apply makeup. Also, another very important step which everyone forgets is moisturizing your lip with a simple lip balm. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you must know about this routine because I have been doing this for quite some time now, and it's really changed my makeup game. Basically what I do is take some loose powder and just lightly dab it all over my face. The one I've used here is by Maybelline Fit in the shade Medium No-In. And this is a great step for oily skin types because it adds an extra layer to protect your face from secreting oils. Then I take a setting spray and spritz it on my face in vertical motions. If you apply a setting spray in this vertical motion, you just use 3 pumps, basically less product, and it also covers your entire face from top to bottom. And now I apply the primer. This just instantly adds such a beautiful glow to my face. That's the beauty of this routine. It makes you glow from within. In this video, I've used the Rimmel 8-hour Long Wear Tenure Primer. Just quickly doing my eyebrows, and then I move on to the concealer. So I use a concealer of my skin tone under my eyes to conceal my dark circles, around my chin to conceal the darkness, and around my nose to conceal my redness. I blend it out with a small flat concealer brush. Little known fact is beauty blenders actually take away a lot of the product while blending. So you're essentially wasting 60% of your concealer when you're using a beauty blender. So rather just take a flat brush which is slightly big and can fit your under eye, and just do tapping motions sort of to help your skin absorb the concealer. The one I've used in this video is by LA Girl in the shade Medium. Then I take about 2 to 3 pumps of foundation on the back of my wrist. A flat foundation brush, pick some of the product up and start applying it on my cheek in 3 strokes. And then I blend it by just tapping it lightly and slightly moving it downwards. Please don't go too hard because going hard will hurt your face, and also don't drag the brush down because that will take the product off your skin. Start by applying the foundation on your cheek and move outwards. Also make sure you're not going under your eye because layering too much product under your eye will make it look cakey. So try to just stick away from your under eye and just blend on the outer corners of your face and then move inward. Also push the product into your hairline because we usually forget that area, and there's always a huge difference between our forehead and hairline, which we want to avoid. So do push the product into your hairline and as well as your neck. Next, what I do is take a beauty blender, spray the back of the blender with some setting spray, dab it on my wrist just to make sure it's not too damp, and then lightly dab it all over my face. This step helps in sealing the foundation in its place and also helps ensure that it lasts a very, very long time. Next, I take a concealer which is 2-3 shades lighter than my skin tone to brighten up my under eye. Now, this is another hack I saw on TikTok wherein you apply the concealer only on the inner corners of your eye through the side of your nose and the outer corners till your temples. This helps in lifting the right parts of your face. Apply a line on your nose, your upper lips, your chin, and a little on your forehead. And now what you do is you just let it sit there for 45 seconds. In the meanwhile, you can just chill, maybe clean up, also apply some lip balm on your lips because your lips tend to get dry after applying foundation, and just wait for the 45 seconds. So once the 45 seconds are up, take the concealer, apply it on the back of your hand in a straight vertical motion. Take a damp beauty blender and tap it on the concealer by taking the products on the beauty blender. Now what you do is blend by tapping the blender lightly into the skin. Don't go too hard since it might hurt you, and don't drag it because it will take the product off your face. Just keep tapping until you see the product has blended. Next, I take a contour stick. The one I'm using is by Milani, but you can use whatever contour cream you have. Make a duck face and make a line starting from the upper part of your ear to the end of your eye. Just sort of imagine where your eye ends and stop there. Also make the line just above the hollowness of your cheekbone. This will give you a chiseled cheek. Apply some on your forehead, nose, and a jawline to get that sharp jawline. Now, I like blending my contour with an angled brush. The one I'm using is by L'Oreal and it's amazing a brush to have, but you can use whatever you have. Make sure it's angled. What I like to do is tap the product into the skin and blend it by pushing it upwards. Since we're trying to get a chiseled cheek, you want to push the product up rather than down. Take it to your temples as well. On the forehead, I blend it in downward motions because we want to add some shadow to that area and make it appear smaller. So the way to make it appear smaller is by, sort of like bringing the contour cream down, which gives a shadow to your forehead. And don't worry about the concealer and contour stick not blending. I will show you a trick which will help you get that seamless blend between the contour and concealer. Similarly, on your jawline, blend it in downwards motion because you want a chiseled jawline, and by blending it in downward motions, that is what you get. After this, I set my under eyes by taking a good amount of loose powder on a damp beauty blender and placing it under my eyes. Then I start pushing the product in by dabbing it continuously under my eye, not too hard, just very lightly, until the white cast, or if you're using a colored loose powder like I am, until that color sort of disappears because the skin has absorbed the powder. This definitely adds time to your routine, but this step is amazing and it will give you that flawless makeup look. Similarly, I set my chin because it tends to get oily, and my forehead and also my upper eyelids. Then I take some bronzer and place it right on top of the contour to help seal the product into its place and also add some warmth to my face. Apply some on the forehead as well, and voila, here is your bronze goddess look. I use the L'Oreal Bronze Glow Brick in this one. I like my bronzers to be orange because they suit my skin tone a lot. Now to blend all of those harsh lines and to make it seamless, take a buffing brush. A buffing brush looks like this, and move it in circular motions on all the areas that you think aren't blended properly. I usually do it on my forehead and a little bit on my cheeks. What this does is it blends everything together, but be careful, if you rub it too hard, it will take away the product. Now I take some compact powder and set under my contour just to help seal the foundation, and apply some around my nose because I tend to get crease lines out here. I've used the Eba Cosmetics compact powder in this one, but you can go ahead with any other compact powder that you have. Then I take some blush. Here I've used Rimmel's Coral Glow palette. Take a round fluffy brush, take some of the product, tap off the excess, make a cute little smile, and start by placing the product on the apples of your cheek, and then in circular motions blend it with the bronzer. So I sort of try to make a flawless transition from the bronzer to blush, so I just blend both of the products together. This gives you a seamless transition. I also like applying some on my chin for some weird reason, and some on the tip of my nose. Now to contour the nose, a trick I learned from Nikki Tutorials. Take some bronzer and just put it all over your nose like that. Yeah, you look like a freak right now, but just wait. Take some compact powder, take a small beauty blender, and make the lines as close as possible to get that snatched nose on both sides. Don't forget the nose bridge, and let it sit there for about 2 minutes and then wipe it off. Next I take a highlighter. The one I'm using here is a cream highlighter stick by Terry. It's a glow duo stick and it's perfect. It's one of the best sticks I've come across if you want a subtle natural glow. I take some on my finger and apply it on the high points of my face and blend it with my finger as well. I apply some on the brow bone, under my brow bone. Oh wait, no, on the brow bone. Yeah, some on the brow bone, some on my temples, forehead, basically like your forehead, and some on the nose, some on the chin, and we are done. So the reason I use my fingers to blend is because my fingers have warmth, and that warmth sort of helps the skin to absorb and take the product in, and it just blends seamlessly everywhere. Now to finish it off, just spray your face with some setting spray. Take a beauty blender, put some setting spray on it, on the back of the beauty blender, dab it on your palm to take off the excess, and then dab it all over your face. This step helps in making your makeup last throughout the day, and trust me on it, it really does last throughout the day. And I just finish off with some lipstick, and here you have your flawless, long-lasting, no cake base. I hope these techniques help you, and my videos are mainly incorporated towards the beginner girls out there, so I hope this is a huge help to you guys, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment. I would love to see what you think about this video. This was the complete look that I did on top of this base that I just showed you.